Alright everyone, how about another 3 quick cards with me? I thought we'd take a look at the weather. You know, the energy weather, not the weather. I thought we'd take a look at what's going on in the energy right now, because tomorrow I'm going to pull on a Mercury retrograde. Oh, that is going to be, it's going to be a good one. The Mercury retrograde, let me tell you. But let's take a look right now where we're at. Let's have the universe give us, I'll shuffle the witches here. I haven't done a pre-shuffle yet, I'm doing it right in front of you. Let's have the universe tell us about the energetic weather. Your sign doesn't matter here. This is straight up energy reading. Alright, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. In the earlier reading, I taught you guys about time travel in a way. I wanted to add a note to the little physics lesson at the beginning of that. Something I forgot to mention. It is the secret. Slowing your clock is the secret to time travel. In a way, you're time traveling. That's why people that do what they love, right? Always look younger, look and seem younger. Besides people that are sitting in a job they hate with a person they hate. They all look stressed and tired, face of a Shar-Pei by 35. You know, all those people do. It's like, you know, when you're doing something you love or something you're supposed to be doing, your soul's true purpose, time flies, as they say. But you're actually slowing your clock down. The laws of physics, as I explained on the last 3 cards, sort of dictate that. You know, like these readings. A 40 or 50 minute reading for you guys feels like 10 minutes to me. It flies by. I have no idea I'm talking that long. I have no fucking clue. That's why I can't do 10-minute readings, because it feels like to me I didn't say anything. But anything you're doing that you're supposed to be doing, time flies for sure. Right? It's what Deepak Chopra calls your dharma, as he puts it. In other words, you do it, you think you're there 15 minutes, but 8 hours have gone by. You've actually slowed your clock down, and that's why you stay young. Tom Petty used to say the same thing, actually. He said it in an interview once. He talked about people his age, and talked about how they didn't look like him. You know, he stayed young. It's the music that keeps you young, he said. Well, that definitely was his soul's true purpose for sure, wasn't it? Let's see where we go here. What's the energetic weather right now? What are we living in? Let's find out. I may in the future create a whole playlist about energetic weather. I'll be your energy weatherman anyway. Pre-shuffle. You ready? I haven't looked. You're here for it. Normally I'd do this before I hit the record button, but fuck it, I'll do it in front of you. Let me see. 3 of Cups crossed by the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords crossed by the Page of Swords, and a Page of Pentacles. My intuition tells me to stop there, but take a look at what's underneath. It's the 3 of Pentacles. Yep. It's an energy where something's about to pop. I've got 3 cups here. That's the flow of emotion. Okay? A third energy within somebody. Okay, and within you too. A third energy is, but in reference to your runner, because that's what's showing up here. A third energy that's been keeping you guys apart is about to go bye-bye. Now that can be within your person. It can also be a divorce or something along those lines, or just somebody not allowing expectations to be put upon them anymore. And I said that in the Venus and Virgo reading. I said you're going to see a lot of breakups in Venus and Virgo's transit, especially when Mercury gets back in Virgo and joins it, and those two start making out in there. 5 Swords crossed by the Page of Swords. Somebody here, this is that shame energy we talked about. Okay, it's that Page of Swords is disappointment. It's disappointing messages. It's smaller than you thought it would be. This is self-sabotage. 5 of Swords. It's somebody here where that shame comes in for allowing this third energy to get in the way. It's the same with you. Something in your life, whatever it is, I don't know. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be the soulmate thing, or maybe it's you, your resistance in your case to not picking up the lessons here, not learning all the lessons, maybe being a little bit pessimistic, a little bit cynical. All that is self-sabotaging. It's all negative energy. Shouldn't do it. I'm not saying be overly positive. I teach people to be neutral. If you're neutral, you always win. It doesn't matter. As long as you know there's always a lesson in everything, you can't lose. Because you net, good or bad, you gain energy. Page of Pentacles here is bookending the 3 of Cups. All right, I would expect communication soon once all this begins to happen here. Whatever third energy has been there, temporarily anyway, at least during the current transits, is being blocked. And that ties in a little bit with the full moon. which I'll be pulling on very soon. That I think it's a Pisces full moon, isn't it? That Pisces full moon, man, that's going to make people really want to act on their feelings. It really is. It's just adding to things. It's that energy's already there. But let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do 3 cards and a bottom card. All right, here we go. Let's see where we go here. I got nothing else to tell you while I'm shuffling, so I'm not stalling. I'll just play my theme song for you. That's it. There it is. All right, let's see where we go. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Universe, bottom card. Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, we're pulling directly here. I asked about the energy around us. The pre-shuffle gave us what the energy's kind of going to be doing, what the environment allows for. This is the environmental energy here of just an energy of attraction a little bit. But there's something weird here. I'm just going to look underneath this. What is, the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you know, the energy around us right now can cause a little bit of haziness, can cause a little bit of confusion. It's a strange message from the Queen of Wands here. But be careful not to start doubting your attractiveness. Okay? She never does that. But be careful not to start doubting your. She may be the bullshit artist, you know, Fakey McFakerman. And it depends on the context that the card comes out in. This is just an attracting energy. It's very attractive. All right? Don't let the haze get to you. Don't overthink shit. All right? I always tell you that. 3 cards. Here we go. Star. Oh my God. Wishes coming true. Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana. Major Arcana. What's the 3rd card? Major Arcana. 3 Major Arcana cards. Yeah, this is why I'm pulling this reading. A second 3 quick card with me. Back-to-back 3 quick cards with me readings. Why am I pulling on the energy right now? Why am I doing the energy forecast right now? 3 Major Arcana cards. Red, center, left, right. Something's about to pop here. Again, on all angles. All right? This is interesting. This Strength card should tie to the Star. It doesn't. It ties to this, which is probably why I had to look at it. I felt it under there. I wanted to see what was under this Queen. Again, the universe. The energy right now is urging against doubt. Okay, doubts create fears in this energy that we're in right now. So try to stay neutral. Okay. This is a pretty balanced Strength card. Normally I say there's a fence or a wall of fear around it. There isn't. Have confidence that what you want is coming to you. Have confidence in your attracting energy. We keep getting this for you guys, in particular the DFs. Very attractive energy around you right now. You're attracting things. You're a magnet in a fucking nail factory. It will have the most benefit to change your life if you have some confidence in it, if you don't doubt it. Doubts are going to slow it down. It's coming anyway. It's Major Arcana. But I'd like to see you get the most advantage of this Wheel of Fortune, okay? I'd like to see you make the most of it. Let's switch decks here, all right? Let's go to the little animal deck. There we go. Let's pull on the Star here. What's the Star about? Tell me about the Star. Why is it here? You know, the whole point of this morning's 3 card, and you know, things happen for a reason. You know, we all in August just got course corrected on our soul's true purpose. Your soul's true purpose slows down time. It stops your clock. It slows your clock. Right? In my analogy in the reading I did earlier, I talked about, you know, how you're having a great conversation with somebody and all that kind of stuff, and you think you're there for an hour, and then the waitress comes over and says, you know, it's time to go, we're closing, and you're like, what? How can we have been here for 4 hours? That's a nice exchange of energy. That's a powerful connection that you might have there, even if it's just conversation energy. It doesn't have to be a soulmate in that analogy. But my point is on the science side of that, you know, if 4 hours went by and to you it only felt like an hour, that happened for a reason. Actually, you are roughly, give or take, a few hours younger than the other people that were there and sat there for 4 hours. So you slow your clock down a little bit, just like the astronauts when they come back to Earth. They're a little bit younger, right? Their clock was slowed down. just a pinch. All right, let's see where we go. Anyway, for the full thing on that, you got to watch the other read. I may write a blog article on it, a little blog article on time travel, because we're all time travelers and we have control over it. The star, I'm just stalling while I'm shuffling, that's all. I haven't used these cards yet this morning, I don't think. Or no, I did use it briefly for the other 3 card, now that I think about it. Oh well, I guess I just needed to shuffle. Who cares? It's the Empress, the most attracting energy I could pull from the deck, crossing the star. Verifying everything I've told you here about these cards. This shit's happening anyway. You have a major attracting energy around you. The only thing that's going to get in its way is the energy right now around us is conducive to a haze. And that haze can cause confusion. It can cause in the 3D a little bit of lightheadedness, possibly. Possibly. Not as bad as August, but possibly that could happen. But it's more of an energetic haze that makes it hard to see. Imagine trying to see on a foggy day, right? It's hard to spot that sign that's up the road. You start driving your car real slow, you know, because you're not sure about the corner. Don't worry about it. You know this road, you've driven it before. Okay, you've all been here for many lifetimes. This is all just a repeat in some way. Energetically speaking, it kind of is. And that, again, it would take me an hour to explain. But so I'll just say, you know the road that you're on. You know. You know when things are about to happen. You know when things are about to come to you. You know when things are about to pop. Your soul does anyway. Your brain wants to doubt it and get in the way. So if you find yourself overthinking things, you're just slowing them down. That's all you're doing. Just, you know, stay the course. Know that is, you have a huge attracting energy around you. It's attracting everything you want. You are a powerful manifester right now. The Empress crossing the star. What's on top? Knight of Wands. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them energy. Because, like I said, you're a magnet in the nail factory, right? It's not the universe right now with the, and I see it, I get it. With the Empress energy and this energy here, you know, we escalated from the Queen of Wands to the Empress, on top of a star on top of that in this case. You're getting everything. Everyone's attracted to you. Everything, everyone, everything's coming at you. All the nails are flying at you, but you only want a handful of nails, okay? So use your discernment. Things come in, make your decision about them. Don't let the haze get to you. Make your decisions and get out if you have to. Okay, this is that kind of energy. They get out as fast as they come in. All right, so when it flies in, assess it and get rid of it. You won't be able to assess things if you're stuck in a haze, right? Or if you're allowing fears or should I or whatever. You got to have that Empress. You're all reflecting Empress energy. I see it here. The attracting part of the Empress energy is this. You got both. Okay, but the Empress can make a decision. You know, that's the thing. You've got to be in this energy. It's a knowing, not a thinking. All right? It's feeling. It's not thought. Keep that in mind. What's the center card here? It's red with the Empress, interestingly enough. The Magician. The Magician. Jesus Christ. I can get why some of you might get confused as this wheel turns. It's different than what you... It's strange that the universe threw me... Because the Magician, for me... especially from this deck, has a lot of different meanings. This is its alchemy meaning, lead into gold. It's probably different than what you're used to. And we've seen this before, and it's fine. Let's have a repeating message. Repeating messages are important from the universe. But I can tell you, we've never had it before with 3 major arcanas up here. That means the energy is upon us or getting real damn close. Okay? Things are about to pop. Okay, let me put it to you that way. It's getting closer and closer. Every time I pull on it, I get more and more major arcanas on it. These are some pretty powerful ones. All right, that Strength card is tied to that 2 of Swords, though. Don't rebuild any kind of wall of fear. Don't be fooled by the haze. Everything's fine. You know the road. What's red with the Knight of Wands? 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Again, it's just backing up my energy read on this. Nothing but 10 Pentacles will do. 10 Pentacles is the top. It's the top of the pops right here. Nothing. If it's not 10 Pentacles, get rid of it. Okay? Look at it that way. If it's not 10 Pentacles, it's got to go. It goes out as fast as it comes in because you're making decisions. When all the nails in the factory are flying at you and there's only 5 you want, you need to make decisions quickly on the other 10,000 of them to sift through and just take the ones you want. This is very, look at this, all on top of a star. This is some powerful fucking reading. And it backs up my read. Backs up the energy that's here big time, I'll tell you what. Okay, let's pull on the strength card real quick. I'm not going to do a full spread on it. I just want to get a crossing card on it. Give me the strength card. Why is it here? I think that's the energy right now. The energy is all that attracting energy we've been talking about. It is either here or so damn close that it's all just major arcana. It's happening anyway. It can't be reversed. Once the wheel starts turning, shit is happening. All right. So let's see. Strength card. But you can slow it down. Or I don't know that you can. I don't know that you can slow it down now that I rethink that the way I feel this energy. I think what you could do is bend yourself over a table and fuck yourself up the ass by not being able to make decisions quickly on what's 10 pentacles and what's not. Nope, don't want that nail. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Right? Like that. You have to be able to do that. Don't be my wife at the grocery store. Okay, she can't, God forbid there is any choices or selections on anything. We are there forever. Security comes up and says, you know, you're going to have to leave. You've been on the salad aisle for 2 hours now. You know, it's like we're casing the joint. I mean, I think you can get into trouble and you'll have a pile up of nails, if you will, things coming at you if you don't make decisions on it. That's the only thing I think you could do. You'll miss opportunities is what I'm saying. Okay? So by being able to knowing what you want, make sure you know what you want, because this represents manifestations. You're all manifesting right now without even thinking about it. With the Empress crossing the star and this right here crossing the Wheel of Fortune, with everything I told you about it and everything I told you about the Empress, you're in auto mode manifesting. You're auto-festing. It's Auto-Fest 2022 right now. Alright, so make sure you're pretty clear on what you want. That makes making decisions easier. I know I've said that before, but it doesn't matter. It's a repeating message. Obviously, somebody needs to hear it. And everybody matters, so that's fine. Strength card. Why the fuck is it here? What the hell? I just want a crossing card on it, that's all. There's that Page of Swords. Again, Page of Swords. Don't let past disappointments get to you. Alright? Don't let anything that's ever happened to you in the past lower your vibration. Always know that there's a lesson in everything. A chance, and a lesson means a chance to grow, expand, raise your vibration. Always know that there's a lesson in everything, whether it's a good thing that happened or a bad thing that happened. The lesson is not to shut down, be disappointed, put up a wall of fear where you need to take 20,000 hours to make a decision about something that you should be able to decide in 5-10 minutes or a day or two tops. Okay? Keep that in mind. And that's what that energy is. That again ties to this Two of Swords that's right there. Okay, I can't resist. Give me another card on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what the hell? This is nice. This is a nice reading. There's good energy around us right now, but it is conducive to haziness. That haziness is your brain. Shut it the fuck down. Alright, obviously apply logic to things like I've told you before. But not only has your person been course corrected, and we all know how they're reacting to that from recent readings. But although I think the Mercury retrograde reading tomorrow, all bets are off. But anyway, you have also been course corrected with Lion's Gate and the North Node sandwich of August. And we've been course corrected in case we flew off a little bit here at the beginning of September, as I said in my North Node reading earlier, a few days ago. All right, when I pulled on those alignments. You're all right. You're fine. You're on, this proves it right here. You're on the right course. You're there. Well, tell you what, things should start to flow. Okay, let's pull on the Wheel of Fortune. How should things start to flow? Maybe that's what we're going to find out. Ace of Wands, that's one of my favorite new beginnings, and that's not the flare out one that I got in the September readings a lot, but that's the flare out, the one where it flares up and then goes out. That's your runner. I'm pulling on the energy around all of you right now. This is really what we're looking at here. We talked a little bit about the runner and the pre-shuffle because they showed up. But they're not really showing up here. This is all about you, the Empress and the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is not the universe calling you fakey McFakerman. It came out for a reason. It came out because the universe knew I was going to grab the little animal deck, and the universe knew I was going to have the Empress crossing here, and the universe knows me, and it knows I'm going to go, oh, I get it now. You're hyper attractive, super attractive. And I said, even when I pulled this card, I said, it's not fakey McFakerman. It's the attraction energy of the Queen of Wands. These are huge things that are going to be happening for you. Big changes. I see it here with the alchemy energy, right there on the Magician. Okay. Fine. What's on? Oh God. Oh, I just wanted to see what was fueling this. Emperor. You're attracting soulmates like a motherfucker. I've told you that before. I'm going to say it again. Okay? It's coming up again. All repeating messages do is verify my reads. That's it. Double check. That's what I do in real life, offline. I double check my energy. I look for repeating messages. I always need to be told several times. Not that I don't believe it the first time. But this is an escalation. These are all major arcana. This is a powerful card. Right there. The Knight of Pentacles. Something, a lot of this stuff has taken a while to arrive because you guys had a lot of growing to do. The Knight of Pentacles, this is the reliable aspect of it. It's a reliable energy. Right? It'll get there. Could be going faster. The Knight of Pentacles can always be going faster than they're going. All right, sometimes it's just whatever. But the universe can't give you power like this. It's showing you that you're in full Empress energy. There's full-on Empress energy around you. The most attractive energy I can pull from the deck. Okay? It can't give you that if you're not ready. Right? The universe, you can replace it with God if you want. I don't care. I use the word the universe. Use whatever fucking word you want. Source. Whatever. The universe doesn't give you anything that you can't handle. You wouldn't have been able to handle this horsepower until about now, until that Empress energy was there up in you. So make sure you've learned, have confidence in the lessons you've learned. And like I said around the Strength card here, don't let anything from the past lower your vibration. Good or bad, you can learn from it. And when you learn, you grow your energy, which raises your vibration. Okay? Or frequency, as I would prefer to say. What's the center card here? I'm going to keep going. Justice. Come on. Come on. You don't even need me. It's red with the Ace of Wands. This is an energy where when things turn, when the wheel turns and you have these Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings, okay? This is the thing that makes it's sort of like making something that happened, making it all better is the way I'm phrasing it. It can make everything, it's justice. It makes everything whole again, right? That's what you do when you go to court and you get justice. The point of the court is not to make you rich, it's to make you whole again, right? To make everything okay. Well, and sometimes you get punitive damages and such, but you know, my point is something's coming here to show you, and this is nice, the events that happen around all of this that have taken a while to come in, that maybe you weren't ready for because that energy of the Empress wasn't quite there. Okay? Let's be honest. All right? It maybe wasn't not 100%. You got to be 100% or close to it to deal with this kind of major arcana here. This kind of power, star and a wheel of fortune in particular. Because this is separate in a way because it's tied to the Two of Swords underneath her. This is something that makes everything okay. It shows you why things happened. Okay? The energy is here for us to learn why something happened in the past. Doesn't necessarily have to be your soulmate connection. It could be anything. You've all had other problems, I'm sure. Well, you learn why. You know, maybe why didn't I get back? You always wonder why didn't I get back together with that person? I should have. They wanted to come back and get back together with me and I said no. Why didn't I do that? I should have done that. I wouldn't be alone right now. And then one day, one fucking day, it's just an example, but one fucking day you turn on the news or you hear from a friend, oh, did you hear about so-and-so? Oh yeah, they had a whole heroin operation in their garage. They got totally busted and lost everything and they're going to jail forever and there was some kind of murder and all kind, you know, and you realize, oh shit, that's why that happened. That's why I didn't get back together with that person. The universe was protecting me. Yeah, this is kind of a protection energy here. Something that happened to you in the past, you're going to find out fairly soon, or within this energy cycle, however long this cycle is, why something happened. And you're going to find out it was for your benefit. Okay? What's bookending the Knight of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles. You needed that energy. What did I just say? Read the fuck wide. Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Two cards. Why do they always come out like this? These are two of the cards that readers do not like to say in the same sentence, for one. I said this is minor arcana Empress energy. I said this is going slow. It took a while for this wheel to turn, for this type of energy to come in, and it has still its approach. We've seen it coming, but its approach has taken a while, because you have to be in this independence energy. You have to have your self-worth to be able to make decisions quickly on things. That's bad for me, that's good for me. That's bad for me, that's good for me. How do you do that? You do it based on past experience, by learning the proper lessons from things that have happened to you. The proper lesson is never to shut the fuck down and I'm never doing that again. No, it isn't. That's not the lesson. There's always something. You got to dig deeper. There's always something more than that. That's how you get wisdom. Wisdom comes from life experience. That's what I give you here on all of my videos. You get the benefit of all my life experience that has helped me translate energy into words. I feel it. I go, oh, I know what that is. It's like I'm a giant file cabinet. Oh, I know where that is. That's over here in this file right here, and we dig down for it. Yeah. That, because I learned the proper lessons from shit that's happened to me as I've gone through life. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. And that's how you make decisions quickly. That's why I always tell you guys, I catch a whiff of devil energy. A whiff, and I'm out. Friend, lover, anything, all of it. Anything, a whiff of it, a job, or whatever. Doesn't matter. I catch a whiff, I'm gone. I deal with it, or I block it, or most of the time I don't waste the energy blocking things. I'm just out. But I do that based on past experience. You know, so what the problem is people get the devil and the angel confused. If you don't learn the proper lessons from the past, you can't tell the devil energy from the angel energy, because angel energy can be deceptive. I've told you that a million times. Everybody thinks the devil is the mean guy, or the mean person, the mean character. No. Now the devil's usually the flatterer, actually. The devil usually wants to get your attention, wants to get your trust as quickly as possible so you don't see through the illusion. Angels, you know, angel energy, angels, if Archangel Michael were an actual person, he'd be somebody out of the movie Roadhouse sitting at the bar. You know, he'd be kind of a badass looking dude. You know, angel energy is pretty badass. It's much more badass than devil energy, I can tell you that. All right, here we go. Because it can cancel it out in a second. Devil energy is just static. Angel energy is a goo. But you've got to trust your intuition with that Empress energy, okay, that you have. That you're on speed dial manifesting. You know, try some manifesting. You'll see. You know, it's almost instant. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. But you've got to go with your intuition. You got to go with your gut and not overthink things. Now, if you're thinking about something too much, asking too many questions, it's not 20 questions, it's 2 questions. Set a limit. You know, honestly, go with what you feel. Intuition won't steer you wrong, but you have to be careful. You have to make sure you know the difference between the two. One is a feeling and one is a thought. All right, keep that in mind. Your brain's job is to protect you. It always will. But with this kind of energy here, there isn't a lot of time for that. You'll miss a lot of opportunities. All right? Let's see where we go. All right. What else does the universe want to tell you? 9 swords. I think it's 3 cards off of the strength card, to be honest with you. The Fool, yeah, and the Page of Cups, yeah. It's everything I just told you. 2 of Wands at the bottom. Everything from the past, you let go of the past. Use the past, whatever it is, your soulmate connection, stuff that happened to you way before, stuff that goes all the way back to kindergarten that might have happened to you, right? You use it as a guideline, not a template. All right, take your leaps of faith. You take leaps of faith. Faith is in the soul. It's not in the brain. The brain, faith is illogical. No evidence of it. I'm supposed to believe this. Yeah, faith is illogical. It's not in the brain. Take your leaps of faith from the soul. All this is going to do, this is anxiety, this is fear, this is overthinking. It's usually about nonsense. And what it's going to do is you're going to miss opportunities. You're going to end up with just the shit that's still remaining that you can still grab. People spend a lot of time, and this is most people, to be honest with you. Probably not most of you, but most people out in the world spend so much time thinking and researching and doing this and that and blah, 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 blah. But by the time they come up for air, the opportunity that they were researching and thinking about is gone. They've missed the opportunity. That's a lesson your runners have learned, for sure, with you. That's why that regret energy comes up all the goddamn time. Listen, we got all of us, but I'm talking to you, so I'll say you. You got beautiful energy around you right now. Okay, and it's getting, if it's not there yet, because I've been pulling on this a while, we've been seeing it coming. Trust me, with 3 major arcanas here, it's getting closer and closer. The universe is saying it's here. And it's explaining kind of what's happening here. All right? That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. And I hope my other earlier 3 quick card was helpful, especially for those of you that think because a lot of time has passed that you're not going to hear from somebody. If it's a twin flame or a deep soul connection, deep soul in particular, take my word for it. It don't matter how much time has passed. It doesn't, the perception of time within the soulmate cycle, it's very different than the 5 years that may have gone by. It makes no difference. The urge to reach out is just as strong 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever down the road as it is in the beginning. It does not change. In fact, the energy grows. So keep that in mind, all right? And again, I pick up that cynicism a little bit here. That's why the strength card came up red with that 2 of swords originally. All right, don't be like that. Don't question everything. Don't be cynical. That's not good. It's not good. Be neutral. Always be neutral. Be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. That's you. Do that, you'll never lose. You know, you can't lose. How do you defeat water? You can't, really. I mean, metaphorically speaking, anyway. Obviously, it evaporates and shit. And I know somebody will have some smart-ass answer to that, but you catch my drift. It was also a technique that's taught in martial arts as well. Bruce Lee talked about that a lot, being like water. That was his fighting style. He didn't conform to any style. He boasted he could defeat anybody. Any style, he could defeat it because they're stuck in a rigid style, and he was like water. So, and he was right. He did pretty good. That said, it's damn fine philosophy, but it's a philosophy that's been around for thousands of years anyway. That said, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.